Hi. It's that time again. How's everyone doing? Faster. How is everyone doing today? Yes, it's cooking time because I need to do my engagement and also you guys can help me stop myself from getting distracted so I can eat. The new Stargirl movie without you was whack. Oh, well, I think I appreciate it. Appreciate the support, but I love those guys, and I'm very, I was very excited. To see it. I just got a text. Very exciting. So, how's everyone doing? Let's talk. What's new? Where's Charlie? Who's Charlie? Who is Charlie? What you gonna cook? What you gonna do when he says goodbye? What you gonna do when he is gone? Just got back from a party. How was it? How you doing, lightsaber dude? Oh, I like that. I'm okay with that. You should freestyle? Oh my god. Oh my god, no. That would be fucking hilarious. That would be absolutely hilarious. Favorite song at the moment? Same old, same old. This Time Tomorrow by the Kinks. What's your favorite dish to cook? Like, this is my favorite dish to eat, but it's not my favorite dish to cook, which is why I need a distraction so I can cook it without getting distracted by other things that stop me from cooking. Favorite thing to cook is probably just like frozen spring rolls, rice, and stir fry. Can't go wrong. What do you think of the new movie Stargirl? I was very excited to watch it. I love those guys. I was really happy to see that story continue. Would you ever make indie music? I love music. I love making music. I do. Well, I don't. I make music. I'm not so much writing original stuff right now, just because that's incredibly difficult to do. I don't know if any of you guys have ever tried it, but it's fucking hard. I have so much respect for anyone who actually does it. Would I ever release indie music? Yeah, sure, why not? It's like, it would only ever be for fun, because I don't want to do music as a career, just because that sounds like a nightmare. It sounds like what I already do, but more stressful, and can't do it as well. Do you play instruments? Yeah, I've been doing music for longer than I've been doing anything else. So, I guess if I do music, here's me saying it's not like another actor turned musician, because it's like that's what I started doing. Yeah. What you gonna do when he says goodbye? What you gonna do when he's gone? Can you say what's up, everyone? Hell yeah, I can. What's up, everyone? How was that? I would be happy to sing right now, except I haven't eaten yet, and I need to do that. We have a right to call you Dead Ham again? Yeah, you can call me whatever you want. Like, I can't stop you from doing that. I can call you whatever I want. I can also just leave that group if you guys get too mean. Do you like Minecraft? Yeah, I do. It's a good game. It's a classic. I have fond memories of that game from childhood and from more recently playing it with friends for nostalgia. It's the guy. Oh shit! It's the guy from The Thing. Big fan of your stuff and things. You beautiful. Aren't you that? Hey, I went downtown a few weeks ago and I saw the barge finally for the first time. You were right. It was cool. How are you, man? How have you been? You're the only person I know on here so far, which is. You notice most of the time it's just like a group FaceTime with an audience. So it's always fun to have people I know here. The lightsaber. Right, I remember that. That was pretty soon after we got them. Or that might have been the old lightsabers, which are not as good as the new ones. They're out of battery right now, so I can't show you, but that's really too bad, because they're pretty cool. You can see them on my Instagram page, though. You know what they look like. What are you doing? I'm about to cook, supposedly. How's my friend Wyatt? Still making PowerPoints about us? No new PowerPoints, but I'm pretty sure he's doing well. What's new with him? We went, as a family, to the Weird Al concert. It was phenomenal. I love that guy. Please shout out Mighty Zane. Yeah, alright. Oh yeah, secret barge meeting. Let's just meet up on the boat for like a completely normal catch up and hangout, but just like in the barge in the dead of night. I think that'll be great. I like that idea. Where's Grace Vanderwall at the moment? I don't know. I'm not in charge of her. I don't keep track of that. A lot of favorite song right now. I don't know. My favorite song of all time is still This Time Tomorrow by the Kinks. Did you watch Stranger Things? I haven't yet. I'm gonna watch it with Toby and Malcolm. Toby being my brother and Malcolm being Craig. I love them. Love that guy. No combination of words I can fit on the back of a postcard or song. Who's that girl near to the window? What? Hey, that's news to me. Call the group the Barge Boys. Yeah, have a good night, man. It's good to talk to you. Let's catch up. Might not hang out for very long because I kind of want to listen to music. You seen Minions: The Rise of Gru? No, I have not yet seen Minions: The Rise of Gru. Maybe I should. Ask you for game recommendations. Ooh, what were the last 2 games I recommended? I put the pick in the strings. Dr. Eggman blew up the moon? How was A Short Hike? I've never actually played it. I've just heard fantastic things about it. Yeah, Banana Pancakes. It's a good song. I'm glad it's recognizable. What was it? Oh, yeah. This song I've been doing recently because I got it stuck in my head and I was like, wait, that seems easy to play. Rhythm Room Vancouver. How's the Rhythm Room doing? I'm gonna come back after the summer. Where are my tap shoes? They're in my closet right there. They're in storage. I'm gonna come back. Don't you worry. I miss my tap dancing fix. Nate Allman says take your shirt off. It's that time of the night. Would you rather fight 10 duck-sized bears or 1 bear-sized duck? Yeah, like, okay, bears, it's a lot more interesting, actually, because I've only ever heard that with horses. Bears is more interesting, although it comes down to, in my opinion, I thought it was an easy duck-sized horses. Although, like, the people I was talking to it about, they were thinking of really big ducks for some reason, like goose-sized ducks. I'm thinking about like mallard ducks, like that kind of thing, like a normal-sized duck. And in that case, absolutely, duck-sized horses. Or bears. I will stand by bears. If it's horses, I will stand by it even if it's the larger size of ducks. For bears, I might have to keep thinking about that. Have to be siblings. I've never been siblings with Grace Vanderwall in a movie. There was like kissing scenes in that. That would be terrible. You need to make a song with Malcolm. I have a few times. You just don't hear them. Would you rather have unlimited bacon but no games, or unlimited games but wait, what? Or games, unlimited games but no games? I would rather have games and no bacon. I think I wouldn't be happy about it, but I think I could go without bacon. Ooh. Well, the Rhythm Room Vancouver. I'm making spaghetti, and I always do that on Instagram Live because it's a lot of dishes, like a lot of different pots and pans that I use, and so I need something to distract me, so I don't get distracted by other things and stop making the food, and then I don't have food to eat. So most of the time that I'm on Instagram Live is me making spaghetti. Bears, I feel like, to some extent, depends on the species of bear. Absolutely, I could get behind that. See, if it was like black bears, stroopwafels are probably like, oh my god, they're incredible. Stroopwafel, why'd you have to... I can't get stroopwafels. I can only get them in the States. I can't get them here. It breaks my heart. I love those things more than life itself. I honestly don't think I'm kidding. What was I saying? Ooh, show the beautiful tummy. This is that kind of live. Oh yeah, bears, right. Like, I think if it was a bunch of duck-sized black bears, not that I would condone this, but I think you could just, like, wade through them and kick them out of the way, you know? Because, like, there are more vicious animals that are about the size of ducks. You know, you got, like, badgers, which are bigger, I think. But, like, the thought being, they're vicious because they crawl at you and they're fast and they'll bite you and they'll scratch you. But bears don't fight like that because they're big and lumbering. So if they were small, that size, they wouldn't have that technique. They wouldn't be as effective. I think I saw you here in El Salvador. I've never been to El Salvador. I wish I have. I wish I had, but I don't think that was me. Very sorry. Low battery warning. I don't think that was me, unless I'm actually a really bad sleepwalker. Just push him over. Yeah, like tiny bear. I love bears. I think the difficult part of this is psychological. I don't think I could hurt a bear because they're so damn cute. I think I would just surrender because I'm on their side. I want them to win. I love bears. And I think a grizzly bear shrunk down to like this big is just, oh, perfect. That would be my ideal pet. Hi everyone. How's it going? What's your favorite thing about traveling to the States coming back? No, I think it's probably the food chains that we don't get in Canada, like I don't know, Shake Shack, Panda Express. We don't have that in Canada, so I just have to get it in the States. Ooh, we got pickup lines. We got "You love bear, but I love you." Honestly, that would... As long as you're not saying you don't love bears, I think that would work. I swear down, I like Wyatt more than Graham, judging by my reaction to seeing him over you. Wait, you didn't see... Is he here? Did I miss him? Oh, Bruce Bice says come to New York. Bro, I will. I'll hit you up if I'm in New York. I've been planning on going there for a while. I got so many reasons to go. I got so many people who I know and want to hang out with that just are in New York. I'll hit you up when I get there. You Transformer, because you'd be Optimus. Fine. I like this. I like this kind of live video where everyone... Yeah, give me your best pickup lines. Use them on me. What about the pianogram? I'm not very good at it. I'm trying to learn. Have you caught up with Karin and Grace? Not recently. I miss those guys. I have a lot of... Woo, this is hot. I have a lot of love for those guys. But I haven't talked to them in a while. Wait, you saw Toby at the airport? This is great. How many times have we had random encounters at the airport? Favorite color, blue, if it's a very specific kind of blue, or green. Are you a Minecraft fence because I can't get over you? I like this. I like that. That's good. That's really good. I feel like maybe there's something to be... Maybe one could make a pun about being hot, because if you're on fire in the game, then you can get over it if you time the damage tick. I don't think that would work as a response, though. If someone asks you to shit off one more time, I'm about to lose it. No, I think they. I think they should keep asking. I think that's great. It's not going to happen. Maybe one day, but go ahead, keep asking. And I run out of pale ale, and I feel like I'm in jail. And the music bores me once again. Seven of the Soho. Read about Monroe, and I wonder was she really what they said. He's in the bedroom, lies in the bathroom. Cat just finished off the bread. How's your hatred for TikTok? It's still there. It's not. I just think it should be banned. It's really. It's just really bad. It's malware, and it's given a pass because it's popular, because it's addictive. Graham, this is really big serial killer enemy. Thank you. I hate those guys. I would be honored to be considered the enemy of a serial killer. I think you meant energy. Ow. Say that you never know. Ow, fuck. Ow. I always accidentally turn the water too hot. Why do I have serial killer energy? Why you have to explain that? You look kind of sick. You must be suffering from vitamin me. I love the implications that vitamins are a bad thing. The vitamins are the illness themselves. I like that. Do you prefer sexy or hot? Wow, that's an abstract question. Soccer or baseball? I'm going to say baseball. Sexy or hot? I think I'm going to need you to articulate a difference between them. You must be my Netflix app because I want to stay up all night watching you. Wow, that is... Yeah, that'll work. You should use that. All right, so it's the lighting. How about now? Is that better? No. Nate Allman, who previously asked me to take my shirt off, he was the first one to do so, asked how big am I? I'm 5'9.5". You can keep guessing. Do you like spicy foods? I do. Much better now. You're a wholesome Disney boy. Yeah. Ignore everything I'm saying. Wyatt, someone asked what's new with you, and I couldn't think of... I couldn't think of anything. Not in a mean way. I just, I don't know. Tell me, what's new with you? Tell them what's new with you. They want to know. They like you better. Are you the bottom of my laptop because you're hot? Wow. These are, I can feel the effort getting higher and higher. Oh, wait, you got one of these things, but electric? I'm curious. Aren't those things like $700? What's the, why? That's very exciting. I just want to pick your brain as to why. What are you going to use it for? Okay, that's actually a real. Okay, I ought to complain to Spotify for you not being named this week's hottest single. That's good. I like that one. That one I feel like is the first one that's. I haven't heard that one before. Well done. I think it was Ryan. Wyatt. What are you going to use it for? Like just for commuting? Can you tell me? And I'm not saying this in a passive aggressive or petty way. But what benefit is that over like a bike? I guess except that it's electric and cheaper than an electric bike. I don't know. I just don't see it. Said the bus sucks, man. That's fair. Yeah, the bus is getting more and more uncomfortable. Cardio kills gains. Like, yeah, if you want to get big, I guess. But like, I'd rather be lean and athletic and be able to run for more than like 30 seconds than be swole as hell, you know? Like, I care more about the actual fitness than the aesthetic. In which case, you know, our grandpa was a marathon runner, so I feel like I don't know, I like it. I'd rather do that. I'm glad you enjoyed Summer of '84, Ryan. What you gonna do when you say goodbye? You being an athletic, you get to be swollen. Sonic Riders. Wait, you didn't get a Sonic Riders themed e-scooter, did you? Did you? Did you get a Sonic Riders themed e-scooter? Can you? Can you please do that? Because that's worth it. I'm with you. That would be 100% worth it. If it isn't, can you make it? That was D&D Graham. It's been a while. Scheduling is the hardest monster to kill. What's your playlist? I've got a few of them. What you gonna do when he says goodbye? Everything you can go off, and I no longer know. Say that you never know when you're inside. Fleas in the bedroom, flies in the bathroom. That just finished off the bread. Ba-ba-da. Woman was crazy, but a boy who was lazy. They just couldn't make it right. Alright. Oh, what am I missing? What kind of music do you like? A lot. I think almost any genre, there will be at least some songs that I like. I have not seen Stranger Things yet, the new season. Do you like cake pops? Yeah, they're alright. You all die, you come back as orcs. That's awesome. I feel like I've always thought about like, you know, afterlife campaign. Like you either go into the what is it, 9 layers of hell or 7 layers of Elysium, right? Yes, I was in Under the Banner of Heaven. Good Eye. That's a good show. I still haven't seen the whole thing. I heard that I was not in as much of it as I filmed, though. Which is fine. I'm sure they had a reason. Ooh, a Hell Breakout campaign. That sounds fun. I'm trying to organize a Feywild campaign, but no one's fucking answering me for scheduling, so they just don't get to play. I've had one person. He's the best. He responded to me within like a couple days with a character sheet and his availability, and I was like, you're the best. Not one other person did. Did you watch Hollywood Stargirl? I have. Yes, I have. Have you? I should not do this. So I'm gonna fail one in late August if you want in. I have a really... See, we've been playing in the same continent for like this whole... Whoops. For all of our main campaigns, we've been playing in the same continent. So the Feywild campaign that I was planning was going to be... I can't put this down now. Was going to be in the Feywild version of a city that we've already explored a lot of. It was actually... I'm really proud of the concept, and I still want to do it. And I would say that you're welcome. I would welcome you to join in, but I feel like you would want to have the context of the campaign already. Although I don't think it's that important. How did you become an actor? Well, that's a classic interview question. I started when I was 10 or 11. I started doing theater and film at the same time. Is your phone being cooked? Yeah. Secret ingredient. Started when I was 10 or 11. Was doing like a theater summer camp, and then the person who was running that was like, "Hey, here's an open audition you can do," and I was like, "Yeah, let's do it." And then I got that job, so I started doing theater when I was 10 or 11. And around the same time, I did a film spring break camp and got an agent out of that. And then I was doing like commercials and shit. And then it's kind of just... Happy birthday! Did you know you can stream on Twitch? Yeah, I'll let you... You guys can pretty much assume that that's not going to happen for a while. I'll let you know if it will. Why don't you just hire someone to cook for you? I'm sure you can afford it. That is... I appreciate the confidence in my success. That's very far from the truth. No, I can pay the bills, which is great. I'm very fortunate to be able to do that. But I cannot afford to get someone to cook for me. I appreciate that you think that much of me, though. Flies in the bedroom. Got flies in the bathroom. Just finished off. Favorite song of the week is Cello Song by Nick Drake. I'm declaring it. considering house prices here, that's a W. Thank you. It feels like it. Yeah. You have advice for me because I want to be a songwriter actor? It's very difficult. I've been very lucky. And I'm not going to pretend that it's anything other than that. I was lucky, and I started when I was very young, so I had a head start anyway. And even still, it's difficult. I have no job security. I could never work again, and there would be nothing I could do about it. It just depends on me actually constantly getting new jobs. Oh. That was sad. The guy was like, alright, never mind. So if you want to start as a songwriter, as an actor, depends how old you are. Depends if you're really, really passionate about it. If you're not really passionate about it, don't do it. It's not worth it. It's stressful. Do it as a hobby. It's hard to make a living doing it, especially music. You could be a day player to make a living. I don't know. I feel like I'm supposed to have some spiel that I can go on when someone asks that question, but I'm not about to tell someone to... I'm not about to tell someone to do it because it is honestly not... It's a huge risk. It's a huge risk. So if you are sure that that is a risk that you want to take, then I could give tips about that, but like, I don't know. It is a huge risk and I can't encourage it. Even I'm not planning on doing it forever. I'm just gonna, I've got plans if it doesn't work out. I've got plans if it does work out. And both of those are not acting. What kind of risk? The risk is that you could go to acting school for 4 years. You could do everything that you're supposed to do, and it could be as arbitrary as not having the right look. It could be because you had the wrong haircut on the day that you sent in an audition, and then the casting agency now is just like, it's not the right vibe. Next, and that just happens every time. Like even when I was at my busiest and like very successful, when I was, I don't know, a young teenager and I had jobs like every couple weeks, it was crazy. That was still like maybe 1 in 50 auditions that I sent in. There's no guarantees. It's, water's boiling. That's the risk. The risk is that there's no correlation between the amount of work that you put in and the amount of success that you get out. It is a gamble. Yeah, you can help your odds, but it is still a gamble. And that's important to acknowledge. And if it's a gamble that you want to take, big respect, go for it. But there are a lot safer routes to take if it's not something you're very passionate about. You should take Grace Vanderwall. I want to know why. Why? What do you think is going to happen from that comment? Can you speak French? Un petit peu de français. I took classes when I was like in middle school, so that's all I can remember though. Yeah, most arts industries are a gamble. Pretty much all of them. I haven't thought hard enough about it to say all of them, but right now I can't think of any that aren't. Which sucks because arts are something that a lot of people are very passionate about. I don't think there's anything wrong with just doing it as a hobby. And that doesn't mean you can't make money off of it. But like for me, for music, I love music. It is something I'm passionate about. And I will never do it as a job. Because I never want to have that relationship with it where I have to do it and it has to be good. I just want to do it for shits and gigs. You know? Gigs. Like music gigs. For fun. So what's your plan after? Well, that is my business. Maybe if that one goes really well, you'll hear about it in a completely different medium. Are you passionate about music in general or just yours? Mostly music in general, less about mine. Backup plan, yes. My backup plan, it was going to be a big secret, but here it is. D&D podcast with Hillary Clinton and my brother Wyatt. And also Ted Danson and Mary Steamboat. I think, tell me, would you listen to that? A D&D podcast with my brother and I and Hillary Clinton? Because I would. I used to dance competitively and I loved it a lot, not only as a gamble career-wise, also get an injury that ruins your chance. Yeah, no, one of my best friends is an incredible dancer, but she's got a lot of body pain. Maybe because. I think some of it related and some of it not. And it suddenly means like, oh, this is, I don't know if that's a career option anymore. It's a lot of risk, and it's not stuff that you can help. Dancing is rough because I don't know a single dancer who hasn't fucked up their body, like completely. Pokemon Go to the rolls. Is it going to be a Pokemon D&D campaign? Why? One gimmick at a time. One gimmick at a time, please. A Pokemon D&D campaign with Hillary Clinton. I actually don't know what you mean. I say Graham game for sure. What was the auditioning process for Summer of '84? Ooh, that was probably 6 years ago now? 6 or 7 years ago? 6 years ago. Let's see if I remember. I'm pretty sure it was... I don't remember if I sent in a self-tape or if I went in for the first audition, but I remember hearing after that they had already done a whole round of the city, because they were doing local casting. No, it wasn't just local casting. They had already done a whole round of auditions, like in Vancouver, LA, all across North America. And they couldn't find anyone, and so they were doing another one, and I only heard about it right at the very end. And I don't remember if I sent in a tape first or if I went in the room first, but I went in for a callback. I remember that. I remember going in, actually, and it was fun. It was stressful. It always is. But they seemed happy about it. When I left, they said that they just had a sense of relief because it was, again, not a skill thing, but it was vibe. It was just like vibe and look, and I was just the first person that actually had the vibe that they were looking for. Out of 2 rounds of auditioning, everyone in Canada and the US, I think, or Canada and LA, probably. So yeah, and that was a fucking fun movie, dude. I love those guys. I'm talking. I gotta reach out to Tuda. Stargirl second movie. I thought you will be there. Well, in the second Stargirl book, I'm not in it either. So, knowing that there was a chance that there could be a sequel, like way back when we were filming, I wasn't expecting to be in it. They didn't end up doing it based off of the book, but I was already, like, I wasn't expecting to be in it. Yeah, that's the story. Sorry. That's the story that Julia and Jordan wanted to tell. You think there is life on other planets? Fermi paradox. I think the great filter is metabolism. Yeah, that was the 10% battery warning. Well, good. Big brain. Nice. Wyatt, if you're still here, I'm curious what you think of that. I think the universe is too big. But infinite space does not mean infinite mass, infinite matter. Like, just because the universe is ever expanding doesn't mean more planets are popping up. Great filter is light speed being a hard number. I think that is true for us never I think if there is life on other planets, we will never find out about it. But I think the great filter for life existing is metabolism. Like, you've seen that big fucking graph, right? Where it's just all of those things needed to be in balance initially for it to be self-replicating. It's just it's ridiculous. I'm sure there exists self-replicating organisms. Somewhere else in the universe. There's too many planets, too many stars, too many galaxies. I think to say with confidence, that there's nothing. I also don't think you can say with confidence that there is. That would be thinking a lot of your opinion. When do you think we will find a future unknown planet out there? I'm curious what you mean by that. I'm not sure I understand. Like, we're always finding new planets. Do you mean a habitable planet? Or do you mean a planet with life on it already? If you mean a habitable planet, again, theoretically, we find those all the time. With everything, obviously we can't see the minute details, but with, like, spectrography, we can tell the composition of the atmosphere and the temperature, and most importantly, if there's liquid water. And we have found quite a few planets that, to the best of our knowledge, could be habitable. And of course we can't see. Maybe it's like maybe it's only water. Although that would still life develop in the oceans. So that could still have, like, microbial life on it. Yeah, so we find theoretically habitable planets all the time. Sapiens being the cutoff as well. Like, before or after? You think, like... Are you saying that there's a theory that anything that develops sapience will end up destroying itself or limiting itself? Oh, I see. Yeah, developing sapience. Well, that's... Yeah, completely fair. I mean, I have to imagine, like, with no knowledge about this subject, I have to imagine it's like, yeah. Man, this would be the kind of thing where it would be, like, fun to make all your guesses, and then, you die and you get to see a credit screen with all your stats and like, oh, that was the answer. Oh, this was the great filter. Because, man, I kind of just want to know what the actual answer is, or if there is one. But, such is the universe that we live in. You in college now? No. Gotta do when you say goodbye. Alright, almost time for me to go. What even is life, bruh? Whatever you want. What's your favorite video game? I like Portal and Portal 2. The thing that us humans were apes just doesn't make sense. Tell me what doesn't make sense about that. I might be able to help clear it up. Why, I was on set this past week, and they had, like, fake posters all up on the walls for, I guess, just posters that they have the rights for, so they made them. And they were book signing posters, and they had names that I really want to take for D&D characters. One of them was, like, just this really benign looking author, like, just really nerdy and, like, skinny guy. And his name was Aberto Bloodhook. Aberto Bloodhook. It's just like, okay, fucking awesome. And I'm going to use that as a D&D character. So I will. There was also Managing Government Systems book that it said in the author, it said it was by Pursley Snortland. And I thought that was a fucking hilarious name, and I also want to take that for a D&D character. I then found out that it was two last names, they were working together, but, like, come on. Pursley Snortland is a fucking great name. Who was the person that commented about, you're young but you watch the X-Files? I've never seen the X-Files. I know the theme song, though. Who was the person that commented, apes don't make sense? I want it to make sense to you, because misinformation is not only dangerous, but it's also just sad, because it's fascinating, and I think this would be a fun rabbit hole for you to jump down into. Can you show your socks? No. There's exactly one instance of my feet on my Instagram page, and I'm not telling you where it is. It's intentional, though. Almost time for me to go. Spaghetti time. Watched your episode of the horror show. I really thought you... Woo! Watch out for spoilers. Yeah, that was a really fun show. I really liked that episode. Do when he says goodbye. Do when he's gone. Talk.origins. Hey, who was the person that commented that? Look at this. Look at this. Watch. Go read that. Read that. It's 11:30. Oh. Oh. I'm sorry for misjudging you, socks person. I have pie socks today. Ugh. Oh, I haven't stretched in a while. Franco, what did you say your favorite song? The song of the week today, the song of the day is Cello Song by Nick Drake. It's not my favorite song of all time, because I've said that too many times, and I don't want to, I don't want it to be like, I don't want people to, like, send it to me. I don't want people to, like, put it in edits and stuff, and then I have to, please don't put This Time Tomorrow in edits. It's like, that song is sacred. So the song of the day is is Cello Song by Nick Drake. Jesus, I'm tired. Come on. Or Pinball by Brian Prothero. You know the pinball, and I no longer know it all. But you never know when you're insane. Got fleas in the bedroom, got flies in the bathroom. Just finished off the bread. Ba-ba-da. You know what? Let's see. Let's see if I can play that a little bit. I need to edit more. I still need the chords for that song. You guys get one song. I also don't know if I can actually play it, so this is a risk. I also have been playing it quite a bit the last couple days, and it's fucked up my fingers, so I might not be able to do it because it'll hurt. I'm in jail, and my music bores me once again. And I've been on the pinball, and I no longer know it all. And they say that you never know when you're insane. Got fleas in the bedroom, got flies in the bathroom, and the cat just finished off the bread. I walk over Soho, and I read about Monroe, and I wonder, was she really what they say? Got a call from a good friend, come on down for the weekend. Didn't know if I could spare the time. About a boy who was lazy, but it didn't work out, cause they just couldn't make it right. Hey Jude, oh fuck, I fucked up my fingers. Oh, there's only 1 minute left. Hey Jude, you were alright, I could've grooved with you all night, but you turned your back on the party game. Mama, if I keep my head clean, will I really have a good dream? Or will I wake up in confusion just the same? See, I hadn't played guitars for like a month before this, and then the last couple days I just fucking destroyed them. So forgive me, it was rough. The timer's going. I have to go. Let's see if I missed anything important. It's also just going to end. It always ends before the timer runs out. So it's going to end suddenly.